Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. So yes, as foretold in the previous episode, we have a new update. It's called the Agricultural Upgrade. New items, buildings recipes, improved crop tending, new farming and harvest rating systems, new consumables screen, new duplicant stress response. I think that's the crier. Additional, there's a new energy source of natural gas, power management tool, the transformer. That's interesting. Probably steps down power. A screenshot mode, Alt S, and the duplicant follow cam. Oh. Okay. So that's fine. Now, I thought for kicks and giggles, maybe we'd try to see what happens if we try to load the Open Skies game. So let's try it and see what happens. Loading. Loading. Apparently, I've got a food shortage. Cannot fertilize, cannot irrigate. Uh-oh. No wire connected. Heavy watt wire looks different. Ooh. Magma is still magma. That's kind of nice. Water is still water. That's kind of cool. So what happens when I look at the power? It says there's power, but is it because this is... Are these batteries dead? I guess they're dead. No power consumers. That's a little weird. Oh, did I turn off the switch? No. This is not good in general for a variety of reasons. So it looks like they've done some tweaks. Heavy watt wire looks different. What's this? Obsidian raw mineral. Why is there obsidian? I think something must have... I'm not sure. Okay, let's see what happens when I fire it up. Okay. Where are you going? Interrupted sleep. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure. A mess table. I'm not entirely sure what just happened. All right. Oh, okay. So the food is good. It just had to figure it out. All right. That's cool. That's cool. So let's try harvesting. I'm not sure what that just did. Drag to batch harvest plants. I thought I did. Drag to toggle harvest. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that did something. Wait a minute. Why is he going somewhere in the middle of the night? He has to go to the bathroom? He's going way down there? Are these... The lavatories are ready. Why did he go all the way down there? Well, I mean, it looks like the world is running. This is kind of interesting. I'm not exactly sure. All right, let's take a look, though. There's a few things that we should look at. First of all, there's the new growing stuff. So let's take a look. The bristle blossom, domestically grown in planter boxes. It produces an edible food. They can be harvested for food. Blah 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 blah. 5 harvest life cycle. Temperature. It likes -23 to +23. It needs an atmosphere. Okay. Fertilizer, water. It needs water. This plant will the plant will gain harvest rating points if it's provided with 20 kilograms of per cycle of water. So this is one of those plants that likes to be watered. Now the fertilizer, it always liked fertilizer, but I think that's new, this water thing. Yeah. I think that's the new thing. So really, if I wanted to maximize the growing potential of this plant, I would basically provide it with water. And I'm not exactly sure how I would do that. I'm not... I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to look into that, the whole watering thing. But apparently, can it be hand watered by dupes? Dig, harvest. There's no new actions. Okay, let's take a look at... we've got base, which has the standard stuff. Oxygen, yeah. Power, everything looks good, except there's now an Atmos switch and a Hydro switch. So automates power grids on or off based on ambient liquid pressure. Must be submerged in a liquid. And Atmo, which automates switching power grids on or off based on ambient gas pressure. So detects vacuum and detects water, I'm guessing. Okay, well that's kind of cool. A hydroponic farm. It grows a plant when sown with a seed, allows liquid delivery for plant irrigation. Oh. So if I wanted to get that the water irrigation bonus, I would need to use a hydroponic farm. Okay. Can be used as a floor tile, can be rotated before construction, allows liquid delivery. That's interesting. I'll have to look at that. Cooking station. Okay. Plumbing. Gas filter, gas vent. Okay, so none of this is new. This all looks like the same. Utilities looks all the same. Refinement is the same. That's all the same. Stations are the same. Doesn't look like there's any difference there. Now I heard that something about the massage tables. We're going to take a closer look at that in a minute. And decor is also the same. Okay, so we've got a new planter box, probably some other little differences. Apparently, and I'd heard about this, the massage table now needs power. And it has a break time policy. So duplicants must take a break when their stress reaches 50. So essentially a duplicant, when it reaches 50, will go here and automatically use the massage table. So that's kind of nice. That means you're not going to get surprised by any... Like right now I have a 53, right? So minimum stress is 0. Okay. Interesting. That's kind of cool. I already knew that this needed power and wasn't hooked up. I wasn't too worried about it. I know that this needs to be hooked up as well. But really, we need to get these massage tables hooked up because they're kind of integral in my personal thing. So we are, by the way, heavy watt wire requires advanced power rate. That's why nothing was working. It's because I needed to do the research. Oh, well, let's take a look at research. Advanced power regulation is something we need to research. So we're going to start researching that. And then performance combustion is the hydrogen generator and natural gas. So I can't make any of these new things. I'm assuming I can use my existing ones, but I just can't make new ones. And then the base power power is the coal generator. So that's fine. We'll start on that research. It looks like I'm I mean, I've got one of these already, so that's not a big deal. I wasn't planning on making a new one, but I need to get these massage tables going. So, what if I were to hook up regular electrical wire? This is gonna suck, but we'll see how this works. It's probably gonna overload. Oh, did that convert? Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. So it was Night Wrath is the one that needs a massage. That is Night Wrath. Yes. No wire connected. Oh, because he didn't hook it up yet. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Uh-huh. Well, I think this is kind of interesting. I don't know if I want to continue this world, but I'm kind of happy that overload. What's overloading? The wire bridge is overloading. Do they have a more powerful wire bridge? Okay, let's take another look at the power here. I don't understand why the wire bridge is overloading. If there's only one wire bridge choice, and I'm guessing that it now has a max wattage of 20 kilowatts. Max wattage of 20 kilowatts. So if we take a look at power overlay. It's overloading. Overload damage. Yeah, see, it's getting damaged. How about that? I wouldn't. That's interesting. I think there's some changes with the way power works, and for some reason. I'm not sure why that's taking damage. It says circuit status, 1.2 kilowatts. It has a max wattage of 20 kilowatts. So why would it be getting damaged? Now it's not damaged anymore. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. At least these guys can go massage themselves now instead of me having to micromanage that. That's kind of nice. What is... Yeah, I don't have any algae. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, now hopefully we're not going to starve. As I say, we're going to do a world restart, but I wanted to take a look at how this world behaved with the new patch. I thought this would be sort of a good introduction to the agricultural mod before we actually move on. All right, there's another thing I wanted to do. Okay, overpressure. Overpressure. This one is entombed. Really? Because of what? That? I'm going to just have to dig that out, I guess. This design has issues. The first thing I'm going to do is... Okay, so I turned the water up all the way. And right now it's dropping... Oh. It's been converted to igneous rock. Is it because I exposed it and now it's cooling? Oh. It's dropping in temperature. This used to be magma. That's a pocket of steam. Okay, well we're gonna turn that switch off, and we're gonna turn off the water, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, that should now limit the amount of water that's coming through there. All right, so the switch is off, and there's no more water. Is this going to continue to drop? It is. It's continuing to drop. Well, it looks like they've changed the design. So this whole magma purification thing is probably not going to work. Well, that kind of... I'm thinking that's a bit of a problem. So that's interesting. So igneous rock, this is now igneous rock. See, look at that. That converted into... Okay, so if we take a look at magma, its melt... Freezing point is 1409, right? So this stuff, you see it's dropping 1407. So this is about to pop and become not magma. It's going to become... it's going to freeze or solidify, so to speak. Apparently this abyssalite is damaged. Not sure how that works, but we're not going to worry about that. Okay. Yeah. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, this is all going to solidify. Whereas this is staying at the regular temperature, I believe. Okay, so exposing magma causes this problem. So what that means is that this whole thing is not going to work. Yeah. This whole concept is no longer viable. See, the temperature is just dropping. So that's not gonna function. Okay, well that's interesting. That is really good to know. So I'm thinking that this purification method is I'm guessing that it's no longer viable. You have to come up with different ways of generating steam. You can't just tap magma and make steam out of it. So that's kind of cool to know. I'm really, at least this is what I'm seeing. Now, all of this is supposition based on this observation. So I don't, this was exposed. I'm assuming the abyssalite is an insulator. It was insulating the magma from the cooler area, and with its removal, it's now exposed, and we can probably take a look at the temperature, and we can see that, yeah. Let's take a look. 72.7, 72.8. So that temperature is actually coming up. That's coming up. Interesting. So there's a whole bunch of water on there. It is rising in temperature, but at the same time, is that cooling? No. How about that? That's rising. Huh. Well, this may actually have some hope. But this is all dropping in temperature. That's still dropping. That's going up, though. So obviously there's an algorithm in the background, and this is all sorting itself out. So what we have to do is we have to come back and take a look at this whole thing at some point in the future, and to see exactly what's going on here. Regardless, after some comments and discussions and various things, this concept in general, it's not exactly the best concept. So this has to be all rethought out anyways. So it's, the fact that, oh, we're full power again. Okay, so that's all good. The fact that that this behavior has changed is not, it's okay. This, as I say, this is all going to have to be redesigned. We're going to have to do something different here. So essentially, the way it goes is that gonna be steam? That's steam. But this is water. Oxygen. See, that's warming. That's warming. Oh no, it's going down, up. And the water is rising. And that's coming back up again. That is strange. Okay, we're going to have to let this stabilize. Obviously, this is all in a state of flux right now, and it's just resettling into whatever it's going to be. So we're just going to leave this alone. Okay, this is on hold until further notice. That's okay. It's not really doing any harm down here. It's fine. They're auto-harvesting. They're auto-harvesting the plants. How come you can't fertilize? I have fertilizer, right? I have no fertilizer. Agriculture. I have 4,000 fertilizer, and I have a bunch of phosphorus. Oh, yeah, phosphorus is used as a component of fertilizer. I wonder how they're using that. Phosphates, or yeah. Okay, interesting. So, cannot fertilize. Why can't I fertilize? All right, so these are we're taking a look. We're learning a little bit about what's going on. Obviously, there's some serious changes here. Cannot fertilize and cannot irrigate. So presumably, how do we fertilize? Yeah, I know you're bored. Okay, we have to figure out what to do, Nightmath. So, and they're just hanging around the fertilizer. The fertilizer's functioning. Oh my god, we've got natural gas down here. Uh-oh. An air scrubber. Oh, natural gas is being produced by something. It's probably being produced by the polluted. Oh, I have to figure out what to do with natural gas. So does natural gas sink? I'm assuming that it sinks. So that means I need to start filtering that out and making. Okay, so let's take a look at our research. Okay. We've completed our advanced power. So we're going to go to performance combustion. That'll give us the natural gas generator. Okay. Now, so essentially what I think, much like this guy here sucking up hydrogen to power this, I'm going to have down here something to suck up natural gas. Yeah, we're going to have to suck up natural gas. You better take a look at the... oh. Why am I not producing oxygen? An empty pipe. What? Water is missing... What? No wire connected. Missing foundation, no wire connected. Oh. It doesn't like this. Okay. Alright. Okay. I can see why you guys might have an issue here. We're just going to build a nice granite thing right there. And then we're going to deconstruct that. And then we're going to take a look at power. And we're going to see that there is power connected to it. Oh, they moved. Oh, this is changed. There's something about the dimensions. This power's over here now. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to use electrical wire. Oh, I can make heavy watt wire now, and I'm gonna make it out of Well, we're going to use gold just for kicks. Okay, that's good. We should probably take a look at all the rest of our power situation. That all looks like it's hooked up. That needs to be connected there. So they changed some of the dimensions, so that's interesting. Okay, okay, this is all very good. We're learning here. I think that's it. Okay, so come on, guys. We need air. All right, and we're gonna put what is this? I made this out of sandstone. Yeah, we'll just make it out of sandstone as well. For just so that we're complete. Yeah, that'll be fine. Actually, yeah, nope, that'll be. Nope, actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it out of. I'm gonna cancel that, and we're gonna make it out of mesh tile. And then we're basically what we're gonna do is eventually replace this here, and this here with mesh tile as well. No, yeah, okay, good enough. Okay, so we got power going in. We're gonna get this sorted out, guys. You got to build this first, otherwise you're gonna trap people down there. Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay. All right, our water purifier is back in action. Why is it not pumping? Let's take a look at the water situation. This is all broken. That's the input, no output. Okay, so white is intake. That's a bridge. What is that? Is that not hooked up, that power? No, that's what's going on here. Oh, I deconstructed that. Oh, okay. So that is obsidian pipe. So we're gonna do the same, just as I say, just for, you know, kicks and giggles. Obsidian, and we're gonna put that there like that. And okay, so plumbing. That is the output. I think that used to be down here, and that used to be up there, and oh my god, everything's all... This is all broken. Okay, so essentially this is incoming bad water, and that is the output. Okay, I need to deconstruct. I need to deconstruct pipes. So all this, I'm just going to deconstruct it. Because I think that it needs to be redone, so... Yeah, I know. It's awful. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's a liquid pipe bridge. Okay, so this is the water purifier output. This is a water purifier input. Input. What is this? Oh, that's the pipe bridge. Oh. That's the output. That's the input. Okay, no problem. What is that made out of? Obsidian. Okay, we're gonna do this. Liquid pipe made out of obsidian, and we're gonna... The bad water is gonna come up. Actually, no. Cancel that. And we're gonna make obsidian, and we're gonna go... This is the input here. Output. Oh boy. Like that. What is all this? I'm gonna mop all that up too. Obviously, there's a lot going on here that I haven't taken into account. So this is a learning experience for all of us. So essentially, the water purifier is they've rejiggered all the inputs and outputs. So it's all it needs to. There we go. Back in action. Look at that. Come on, fire it up. And we've got oxygen back at. There, perfect. Oxygen's being produced. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There's the other one, and there's another one down here somewhere. There, right there. Okay, good. Crisis averted. Our food is maintaining, so we're not too worried about that. This is definitely still broken because it needs to be rehooked up. There's no. This water's all gone. Actually, this was full of water before. But I'm getting a natural gas buildup, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. Okay, everybody's in their beds. We're all sleeping. Everybody's all tucked in their beds sleeping. Okay. Well, this is really quite interesting. So I'm starting to see what needs to be done, what we need to start working on. Well, let's take a look at duplicants, because there's new duplicant types now. So we've got the new ugly crier. We've got 2 new ugly criers here. I want an ugly crier, but I don't want one with an irritable bowel. Scaredy cat's fine, because I don't really fight anything. So Twinkle Toes Scaredy Cat with high decor expectations, terrible food quality. Now what this means is that that Hassan here doesn't really care much about the quality of the food. And they cry when they're stressed out. So athletics and learning, not really a great one. This is a vomiting yokel that's pretty awesome with low decor. Oh, you're something else. But I don't need anybody right now. I'm worried about this world. I don't know what my food situation. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I have to learn how to make new food, and until then, I don't really know how many I'm gonna need to feed, etc., etc. So we're gonna reject you guys just for now. Now, now that we can make better wire, let's hook you back up with good wire, because I don't want to overload. Okay. All right, this is becoming worrisome. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to deal with natural gas. So it looks like natural gas. Let's take a look at natural gas. So condenses at minus 161.5. Details. Its mass is 968.9. So now if I look at oxygen, it's lighter than oxygen. That means it's going to go up, doesn't it? Because if I look at hydrogen, its mass is low. So it should be going up as well. So why is the natural gas hanging around down here? Why isn't it floating and coalescing up to the top of the base? I don't understand it. It's not a huge difference in mass, but it's enough. Oh, that mass is based on the quantity. Oh no, 1104.6. 883.5. 968. Okay, so that mass is dependent upon how much volume is there. It doesn't give it the specific weight, like the atomic weight. That's what we need to know, is what the atomic weight is. Natural gas, I can't remember in the real world if it's heavier or lighter than air. I think it's heavier, but I'm not entirely sure. So I think what we're going to do is we have to figure out what to do with natural gas. I'm thinking that we're going to, what is this, water? I'm thinking that we're going to have to build a natural gas processing plant. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to plumbing, and we're going to go to an a gas pump. And we're going to put a gas pump right here, like that. And then what we're going to do is vent natural gas. We're going to, here, actually, you know what? Let's cancel that. Okay. So what we need to do, let's do this from the thing. So we need a filter. We're going to gas filter. And then the output is the green. So let's put that gas filter. Let's put that gas filter right here. That's the intake. And then we're going to, yeah, so the gas pump was good where we had it. We're just going to put it right here. No, 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 no. That was not what I wanted to do. Cancel that. Okay. I want that to be directly underneath that one. So, like that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take, in fact, no. Let's cancel that. Sorry. We're going to basically put it here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build gas pipe. We're going to build it out of granite because we want it to look nice in this little area. We want that to go there. We want to filter out the bad stuff, and we're going to send it this way. What we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct here and here. We're going to build a nice this granite. We're going to build that out like that. We're going to hope that... Okay, we're going to have to do that one careful. I don't want anybody falling down in here and then not being able to get back out, so that would be tragic. And then once we do that, we're going to take this out, then we're going to vent. And so the filter is going to filter out natural gas, and we're going to vent natural gas into this area over here. And then the plumbing. We're going to go with the gas pipe and granite, and we're going to just go up, and we're going to vent that over here like that. Okay, and then we're going to take power, heavy watt wire, and we're going to run a line right there like that. Okay, I think that's good because this natural gas is very worrisome. I might have to have another. We're going to observe this, and this may end up being moved depending on where the natural gas naturally ends up coalescing. This design may be producing natural gas. Natural gas is usually a product of an organic, like methane or stuff like that, like breakdown of organic materials and stuff like that, and off blah 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 blah. I'm not going to claim to be an organic scientist that understands the exact production. That's just the basics. Okay. Mostly, you know, for example, Mad Max 3, where the pigs were being used to make methane to power Bartertown. That's the same idea. So this is the pigs. Not these guys. This is. So, all right. Well, I think this is actually pretty... It's pretty interesting. I'm not really sure. Wow, this has to be... Where's all this water coming from? I've noticed a lot of it. And why do they keep using the toilet down here? They've got toilets. These lavatories are functional, aren't they? Yeah, they're ready. How come you guys don't use these perfectly nice bathrooms? Look how fancy they are. I disabled that one because I didn't want them to use it, but it's very strange. So in the previous episode, I had said that I'm going to start again. I'm still inclined to do that, but I wanted to test out this world to see how it would work with the agricultural mod. Take a look at it and see what's going on. I think in the next episode, I'm going to start from scratch, and I think that's our best bet. I mean, this world was designed around the thermal upgrade, and it's got, you could tell there's some issues here. We've learned a bit about natural gas. We've learned a bit about planting and food. We've learned about a lot of different things here, and so I think this has been a good exercise. So this is kind of the step one of the new season, is to investigate the agricultural mod in the old world, like in this particular world. I think that's useful, but I'm gonna tag this on to the end of the last season of the other, because it is this world, and I think that just makes sense. And then we're gonna prioritize. I mean, I might fiddle with this world every once in a while, but I think I'm going to be starting on the new world and be done with it, because, as I say, this whole design was based on thermal upgrade, really, and from what I can see, there's numerous things that I really should be redesigning and doing differently. So, yeah, ugly crier, binge eater. Wow, there's some interesting characters. Double negatives, though. We're going to reject you. There we go. Rejected. All right, so that's all high priority. That should be... that should all be getting built. Come on! Build it! I've got a new world to create. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to... No, I can't. Well, we'll tell them to, but they're not going to be able to. I want them to dig those out. Actually, that's high priority. Those ones. Okay. Yeah. Because I want to build... actually, I could have just done this anyways. And did I just make that out of liquid pipe? I did! That was stupid. Gas pipe. Granite. And a vent. Like that. And then we're going to set that priority to 7. Like that. This needs power. Like that. Actually, I should have prioritized that as well. Okay, good. Build that too. Where's all this water coming from? That's really weird. There's like all this water coming from somewhere. I put all the ice down here. It's obvious that water... There's a lot going on here that I'm not understanding, and obviously it needs investigation. So I've got random water showing up, but I don't think anybody's been vomiting. We got a bit of stress, but it's not terrible, and they can go and hit up the massage tables whenever they want. Okay, so we got to select a filter element. We're going to select natural gas. Okay, so what it should now be doing is sucking out all the natural gas and just venting it over here. And eventually what I'm going to... Overpressure. Oh, crap. Low concentration. Oh boy. So that's a problem. I forgot that that's probably, yeah, that's probably very, it's high pressure, but it's low pressure over here. Okay. Well, obviously I've got things I need to work out. So this is... Polluted dirt is emitting polluted oxygen. Huh. Oh, it's working. It's working. Excellent. Of course, it's going to be probably sucking up natural gas and, or not carbon dioxide, but that's fine. We needed to get the that polluted oxygen. Wow, I'm obviously going to need a bunch of. Yeah, this is very different. This is very, very different. There's a lot that needs to be done here. All right. Well, this has been an interesting first look at the agricultural mod. There we go. I mean, we've got our oxygen back on track, but we've got to figure out natural gas. We've got to figure out where this natural gas is coming from. We've got to figure out why is there all this water, this polluted water showing up. From is it because of is it the ration box? I mean, what is this? Obviously, there's something going on here I don't understand, and I need to do some. Now that I've seen all this, I need to do some reading and a little bit of investigation. Check out the wiki. That kind of thing, and maybe read through some of the details in here, and then come back and maybe a little better informed. So, all right, I want to thank you very much for being here and hanging out with me and checking this out. I appreciate it. The next episode is going to be a new world, so. That's all there is to it from here. Thank you very much. You all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.